not recording. 3, 2, 1. Third Wheel Podcast, guys. Welcome back.
Yeah. Oh wait, you don't do music.
I don't.
I was hoping there'd be a sample that.
Well, so, I mean, hey, our biggest fan might be able to do that. So
That's true.
we are in Chico's again, guys. We have met on short notice / a random day throughout the week. So here we are at the back of Chico's. Dust be darned, you know. So, Shaps, was there anything you want to talk about today? You know, I'm putting you on the spot here. I know what I am gonna.
Yeah. I'm fresh off of something else that was like really mentally taxing. So I know there was stuff, but definitely like not in the moment, even though like I had a lot of time to think about it. I was just like excited to do this again.
Oh, you know what I'm excited for? Hand me the package, sir.
Oh, all right, we're doing this early.
It's just out of reach. Yeah, I actually thought we'd do it at the beginning because then it kind of leads into more Dr. Doom talk.
That's true.
Doomsday.
We're gonna get there.
There's some stuff here that I want to talk about, but we have the Stuff of Doom.
Is it actually called Stuff of Doom?
It's literally called Stuff of Doom. These are Dr. Doom themed Oreos.
It's like something we would write.
Yeah, you asked me a good question, I think last week. You said, when are they going to start marketing for this?
The double Stuff of Doom. Yeah. Is it double stuff?
Nope, it's just regular special edition 4 of 4.
Please tell me it's green, right?
I believe it is green. I have not tried these yet.
But not mint, because the green ones are usually minty.
That's right, yeah. But look at that. Look, it says Stuff of Doom, a twist of power. This is the official licensed Doomsday Oreo cookies, and I'm so excited. I heard these are really good. Okay. I actually heard these are quite tasty.
What they need to do is put this in like their like a movie trailer. You know how like the older, like in the early 2000s and the 90s, the superhero movies would have like special commercials for like Pepsi and stuff like Batman would be going through like a drive-through or something like that.
Okay.
You know, and they just pull out this like Oreo will be in Doomsday.
Well, okay, so look right here. This answers your question. It says masked decadence flavored, color-changing cream. Ooh. And then, of course, I had to read the blurb on the back, and actually was very concerning if you saw my eyes widen 5 seconds ago. It says, lick the cream, unleash a twist of power.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I was like, on second thought, I think I'm going to pass on that here, Doc. Doc D.
What'd you put in this, huh?
Cream tastes like chocolate grams and toasted marshmallow. Best when used by... I could eat 2 of these, and then I'm out of calories for the day.
You think that's how Robert Downey tastes?
Please stop. These expire in August, so right before the movie comes out, I can't even take these to the theater when it happens. But anyway, all right. Enough talk. I searched high and low for these, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I went to like 3 Walmarts. I could not find them, except for finally the Walmart near here, I believe. And I went to the section. I found the other. So this is like, it says 4 of 4 special edition. I found like 2 of 4, but it was Avengers themed. And then at the very top, I found the 1 green pack of Dr. Doom Oreos. And I was so excited. I took a picture and I sent it to you.
What are the other ones?
I don't think they had the. I didn't look too hard, to be honest with you. And I wasn't even convinced these were different, like actually different colors. I had no clue. So I didn't check too hard, but now I just want to know. Here you go.
Right.
Oh my God, these are black.
Open the top up. Let's see it.
These are black.
Yeah,
look at that. Yeah, look at that.
Huh?
They change color unless the heat already turned them black, as opposed to
were these like before, really tucked under your car like for a while?
Yeah, no, I actually took special care to preserve these. Okay,
gotcha.
So it says lick the cream. So
this is me looking at it.
Yeah, make the noise. Okay.
Yeah, your tongue's already green.
No, it's not.
No, I did. I saw it.
Actually?
Yeah. Well, I saw like a little bit of it, yeah.
Oh my God. Color changing my rear end. This is still black. Was it supposed to be green before and then it turned black?
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't trust this.
Really got to dig in there. It tastes different. Yeah, go ahead. Do that for me. Man, what a jip. Okay. But
does it taste different to you?
Let me see. It said that, now I heard these taste good, so I'm about to try.
No. It's like a regular Oreo. I mean, a little hint of toasty, but like that's about it.
I'd say no, I don't think it's the same. I think it does taste different, but I guess I would say like a chocolatey or marshmallow, but nothing There's no color changing for one. They're good though. I do love a good Oreo, but
Yeah, maybe it changes the color in your stomach.
yeah, you got to go get your X-ray, and the doctor's like, "You've been eating the stuff of doom, haven't you?"
Brought to you by. Where'd you? What coffee place did you go to?
Went to a random. There's a gas station up the street from here.
Oh,
I went and got their coffee. Pretty good actually. It's not bad. It's their Texas pecan, but. Yes, I do still support my wife's coffee, but here's the thing: I have to pay the full price for it.
Oh,
So I buy a bag whenever I get paid, and I run through it so quickly that now you got to go $2 to get something from the store.
you don't even get a discount with your wife?
No, I mean, she offered, but she's it's our money. We're not making it if we're selling it at a discount because it's $12 out of the 20 to break even. So if she drops it down to 15, that's barely covering the cost of it. So I mean, I pay full price just to make sure we can buy more supplies and stuff. So
fair enough.
Otherwise, she's giving it away for free. So
yeah, I tried Black Rifle today.
I hate Black Rifle. I'm being honest with you. Do you like it?
I mean, I'm not a coffee guy. I had their nitro cold brew this morning because it was the only place that was open as early as I had to get up today. So
that's weird because I thought they were big on closing for holidays. That's their big thing is like police and firefighter.
Yeah, isn't that strange? But you know who? So have you been to Black Sheep?
No.
It's funny. It's that. So there was this place where I work, or near I work. It used to be a Wendy's. It got shut down and converted into a Black Sheep. And
Squatter Wendy's?
No. Where I work.
Darn.
So way out there. And it Black Sheep looks almost exactly like Black Rock.
Okay, I had Black Rock.
Yeah. So it's like it looks definitely just like trying to copy Black Rock, but then like I think it's new, or maybe there was like a one further out. Like I've never seen it before. But again, like it looks very modern, like very hip, like hey, come here and hang out kind of feel. But no one is ever there, and it's kind of in a busy intersection, but no one's ever there. I'm like, I don't know how they're still around.
Right.
But they didn't open until like 6. I had to be at work at 5:30 this morning. So I was just like, well, Black Rifle it is. They were open at 5.
Oh, that's crazy.
Good for them.
Yeah, I've had Black Rifle's beans, and they don't taste good to me. Now I haven't had their just the coffee they make. I bought their beans to try out all their different flavors, and I hated every single one of them. They got the blackest of the black. Are you gonna say something funny?
Yes. So someone kind of. I'm not gonna say his name just in case he's listening, but he's very liberal, and he was trying to like knock Black Rifle for no reason. I'm like, there's a million and one things you can make fun of a Black Rifle, but he literally was like, I went to their website and all they can you believe they sell beans? Like who sells beans? I'm like,
every coffee shop ever.
It's a coffee chain.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but like where are the T-shirts? I'm like, there's T-shirts. Like that's like half their sales. But he's like, yeah, but I just can't believe they sell beans. I'm like, well, what? You're really like trying so hard. Like I said, there's so many things to make fun of.
Are you stupid?
Like, what?
Like okay. I'm sorry.
It was so like
any person that sells coffee, the very first thing you have to get right are the beans.
Unless he's used to only Starbucks.
They make their own beans.
But I don't think they sell it online. I bet you they don't sell it on. Like I don't think it has a website.
What is that?
Like that was his thing. He literally looked at the website for whatever reason to finding things to.
Well, they have them in shop too, by the way. By the way, Black Rifle, you go to their shop, they have beans on the shelf.
Yeah, but also like again, their merch is probably the majority of their sales. Because like people buy the coffee, but like you said, like I don't know anyone who actually thinks it's good. But like they're wearing the merch all the time, so I'm like that's probably the majority of their sales plus the beans. Yeah, like
I know a lot of people who like their stuff. I hate it. Really? Like me and Maddie both don't like it.
I don't know anyone who does. Yeah, I know a lot of coffee snobs, but yeah, dude.
I mean, I support the mission statement. It's a bunch of law enforcement / first responders.
I love it. It feels safe.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to like it, and it turns out I don't. I actually hate everything they make. Like I've tried I've tried all their beans, like and. Their blackest of the black beans was the worst one I've ever had, and I was sitting here like, oh, this is gonna be the bit. Like this is like, oh, this is black. This ain't your dad's black. This ain't the. This is
yeah,
and it tasted like.
Does Dad know?
It tasted like they lit it on fire.
Oh, okay, they burnt it.
Yeah. And that's the problem Maddie has, my wife has with Starbucks is they burn their beans as well.
I need to try her coffee then.
Yeah.
Again, again, not a coffee person at all, but every once in a while I'll like dip into that world to see if it could be me. But
yeah, I mean, do they have a coffee maker at your office? That like
yeah, they actually have a really nice one. It's just I don't know what I'm doing.
It's not
So I'm like,
Keurig. Right?
no, it's not Keurig. It's really nice. It's like a much nicer one.
Buy a bag, we'll grind it, and then just have someone who knows what they're doing put it in.
But the funniest thing, so there's my boss. He's a really big coffee snob. He like as a joke, he's like, "Hey, go make me a coffee." I was like, "You're asking me to make you a coffee?"
Yeah.
I'm like, you do realize like I guarantee I'll mess it up." He's like,
Yeah.
"No, it's real simple. Go to the machine." And he gave me like basically all he wanted was 2 cups of coffee in 1 cup. That's all he wanted, but he explained it in like 30 steps.
Oh yeah,
And I'm just like, why'd you have to make it sound so complicated?
just to mess with you, right?
So I think he was trying to make sure it was dumbed down enough, but by doing that, he made it more
Yeah,
complicated.
it made it worse.
So then he was like, basically like, if you run out of beans, here's where the beans are, like stuff like that. I'm like, no, you lost me. So I go up to the machine, and I don't know what I'm looking at. And like it's the simplest thing, just press the button and dispense the coffee. I hit the espresso instead.
Oh.
And then like it only filled it up halfway. I was like, that's kind of weird. So I hit it again. So I gave him 4 shots of espresso.
Oh my God.
Just espresso. And I was like, it looks so different. I was like, why is it not clear? Like
and then you have to cut it with water too.
Yeah. So I'm like, this is interesting. So then I put a lid on it and I brought it to him. And there was a buddy with me. He was like, there's no way he's not going to notice. So I gave it to my boss. I was like, here you go. I'm just like holding back laughter. I was like, I know I did something wrong.
Yeah.
And then he looks at it, takes the lid off. He looks at it. He tastes it. He's like, perfect. I was like, perfect. And he's like, looks exactly what I wanted. It tastes exactly what I want. Perfect. Literally, you did exactly right. Good job. I was like,
I know you gave him the most concentrated dose of caffeine he's ever had.
Oh
in
my
his
gosh!
entire
Also,
life.
he has really bad ADHD. I'm like, he's been bouncing off the walls.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, like an hour later, he like went to my office and
You didn't
started.
even cut it with water, guys.
An hour later, he went to my office, started drawing Mickey Mouse on my whiteboard. Like literally, just like so off the wall, crazy. But Nitro Cold Brew though, I do really like Nitro Cold Brew.
Okay, yeah.
Helps it go down.
I'm not a cold brew fan, but you know, you like what you like. You had to get what you had to get. Everyone on planet Earth who runs a coffee shop sells beans. You idiot. Anyway, sorry.
Beans.
Yeah, beans. Like that's not how you make coffee. I guess what? I'm sorry, that made no sense.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, this. Oh, this is who you voted for, guys. Anyway, all right. Speaking of which, man, New York. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
We don't have to talk about that. It's so crazy that they might dip into everyone's that like if you own a house out in New York, you might get screwed here with the tax hikes, which is pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you're a homeowner, they're about to raise your taxes.
Do you think we're gonna get more people from out of state now? I mean, that's really what happens, right? Is that they all move to Texas eventually?
Yeah. If you own a house in New York, like sell it and come on down to Texas, dude.
I don't know. I don't need more traffic.
It is, from my understanding, it's not the people that want what's going to happen to they're not moving down here. It's people that it's like Republicans coming down here and being like,
well, that's not what happened with Cali. Like both liberals and Republicans both came down to California. That's why like
came down from California.
Yeah, because the culture changed a lot, over the past few years. Like there's a lot more, I guess, progressive acceptance now, not just with Austin, but like even like in Fort Worth, like, I don't know. I don't see like a
not in my experience. In my experience, now of course I can't speak for the majority because yes, I'm sure both sides of the spectrum moved down here, but
I don't think the No Kings protest would have happened like 10 years ago, or maybe even 15 years ago.
You're talking about before Trump got elected. Yes, you are correct.
Well, I mean, like, like with just like the migration and everything.
Yeah, that's fair. It's really interesting though that this next go around of protests has single digit people showing up. By the way, I'm not a conspiracy guy, but I'm kind of willing to put money down at this point that the last protest, which had a unusually high turnout rate, by the way, of people that either took off work, don't work, or whatever, protesting, that was pretty interesting. And I'm willing to bet some shadow group organized it / funded it. I'd actually kind of buy into that theory a bit because Now the protests are exactly what I expect them to be, which are disorganized, no funding, only made up of people without jobs. You know, that's all. That's all who are protesting now. But the last one now had a lot of people, like a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised. So, and I think somebody shadow organized it, shadow funded it. Pretty interesting stuff. I wonder if that'll ever come out, how that happened. But
oh, maybe by the time it does, we'll forget about it.
yeah, we'll see.
It'll be soon.
But anyway, okay. Why did I stuff my mouth with stuff of doom Oreos here? Marvel in the latest Doomsday ploy. Did you know that it was supposed to come out the same day as Dune 3? Did you see that?
Oh yeah. I heard about that. It's still a battle, right? I think on like I feel like they're trying. There's like a back and forth, honestly, and like who's gonna win the day. Like, aren't they trying to buy them out or something?
I think Doomsday just went ahead and moved it back a week.
Oh, really?
I think they just folded and moved it back, and I think it had to do with IMAX rights. I think exclusive rights or something.
I wonder how that happened.
What?
Like, I wonder how Disney let that happen.
Like at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they probably pushed it back. They probably pushed it back blindly. Here's why I bring it up. Okay. If you recall when Captain America Civil War came out, Batman v Superman was supposed to come out the same day.
Yeah.
And Batman v Superman folded because, and they just went ahead and moved it forward, I think, a month.
Yeah.
And that was because they knew that Marvel was an unstoppable machine at the time. And then if I don't think they knew they wouldn't make $1 billion, but I think they knew that they were going to lose competition-wise. And what happened was they moved Batman v Superman to a day that a Marvel movie, Untitled, was supposed to come out. Marvel, deciding to whip out their meat, decided that, hey, that Untitled Marvel movie is actually going to be Captain America Civil War, which was also a hero versus hero fight. And so Batman v Superman just were like, we'll just go forward a month. And that's what happened. It's really interesting to me at this time. I know people, and you probably listen, whoever I'm talking about, said they were excited because they thought it was going to be a Barbenheimer situation where you go sit in for Dune for 10 hours, and then when Dune's over, you go see Doomsday. And he was excited for that because he missed Barbenheimer. He only saw Oppenheimer, and I only saw Barbie. So I also missed out on the double feature, but he was excited.
He won that.
Yeah. Hey, Barbie was okay.
Exactly. Okay.
I liked it a lot, actually. I thought it was pretty good. I'm going to say good.
Oppenheimer.
I didn't watch Oppenheimer. I still haven't seen it. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
Oh, dude.
I'm not a Nolan fan anymore. Although I am going to watch The Odyssey. I think The Odyssey is going to be pretty good, except for Helena Troy looking different than she does in lore.
Okay. That's a lot to take in.
It sounds like you want to unpack a few things here.
No, it's okay. We can keep on topic. That's a lot.
Okay. But here's my point. 10 years ago, Marvel was the one that was like, this movie's coming out this day. The other movie has to either move or face the chances.
And now
literally Dune, a movie.
Not even DC, like just Dune.
Just literally Dune.
Now, I didn't watch Dune Part 2 on protest.
I didn't watch it either.
Really?
I don't care.
Yeah, me neither. So are you going to go see the third one? I didn't know there was going to be a third one. So
I didn't either. My buddy's begging me to go see it. I really don't want to, but they're not bad.
Well, no, but like I feel like I'm missing out so much by not seeing part 2 in theaters. Oh. Again, I thought that was the finale.
It's too late for that, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to slog through a really long movie of a franchise I don't really enjoy that much.
Right, yeah.
Just to get the experience of the third one. Like, it feels kind of messed up.
I will say, I have to look up the order of this, but I'm told Dune Part 2 is way better because it's just like straight to like, okay, now we're at the plot. And
they're bringing Jason Momoa back for the third one.
Yeah, but he's in the second one, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, I know because he dies at the end of the first one supposedly, but he comes back. I don't know how he comes back. Maybe he just didn't die. The first one is all lore dump, and that's why it's like kind of hard to get into, kind of hard to see all the establishment.
It's like the Phantom Menace of the trilogy.
I would say it's better than Phantom Menace, by God. But sorry, guys, I didn't know you were gonna whip out oranges to my apple fight.
Sorry, dude. Dune Part 1 did not have a Darth Maul. Okay, it had sand. And sand.
I'm not gonna argue this. We've been over.
Sand.
Shut up. We've been over it. Okay, Attack of the Clones is literally all sand.
You literally could have knocked me by saying that the majority of Phantom Menace was on Tatooine with sand, but you didn't. You jumped to Attack of the Clones.
It's even worse.
Shows what a fan you are.
In the second one, they went back to sand.
No. That was orange sand.
The characters were so bored that literally one of them started complaining about sand.
Wow. Nice
Dune is in the title. It's going to be sand dunes. All right, so you know you're in for 5+ movies of sand.
Fair enough.
Yeah, at least. I don't see any sandworms in Phantom Menace, by the way.
Oh my God, the new Avatar could be Sandland.
No.
And that it would make
There's nothing creative about Avatar. Nothing. They're creatively. You're opening all these cans of worms here for me to just pop off. All right,
too easy.
You're making up for me not ranting about She-Hulk and how it flubbed up my favorite comic storyline.
Yeah, we need to
by
hear
the
more
way.
ranting. Okay, so basically, Disney is not top dog right now.
No, they're not,
because they are being kicked rather than it's like that Jerry Seinfeld.
They didn't
I'm
get
being
kicked.
bumped.
They didn't get kicked. They picked up their stuff and said, "We're gonna play over here instead." Mommy
where all
said,
the
"I
cool
can't."
kids are.
Yeah, Mommy said, "I can't share my toys."
Meanwhile, all their teenagers spent all their money on their dates on Dune the week before. So it's like, are they gonna shell out? Are they gonna shell out for Doomsday?
Do you think Dune? Not Dune. Do you think people tried to rip off the double feature tactic like Barbenheimer? Barbenheimer was like lightning in a bottle level of success.
That wasn't planned, dude.
At all. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No. Well, here's the thing. I know that's not. I don't think corporations like doing that because of the risk factor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look back during COVID with Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal coming out in the same week.
Mm-hmm.
It worked out, but it very easily could have not. But literally because like everyone's locked in. And like two completely separate franchises just so happen to hit both itches, you know. That's never gonna happen again. It's almost like because imagine again, my whole thing. I'm like, Elder Scrolls 6 and GTA 6 coming out on the same weekend. God, wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah,
it would never happen though.
Yeah, it's not so much that like will it happen again. It's more so like, do you think anyone tried to copy it? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, did anyone try to steal that marketing tactic and like, we're going to come out.
You just said it yourself. No one's ever going to try it again.
No, I said no one's going to succeed. I didn't say they wouldn't try. Because like, okay, for instance, when Infinity War came out and Endgame was getting ready to come out, one of the biggest things that got people to the theaters, one, it was the follow-up to Infinity War. But also number two was they didn't want it spoiled online. And I mean, we saw like people spoiled Iron Man dying and it pissed everyone off. It pissed off a church. You know, that's that classic story. But people rushed to the theater because they didn't want it spoiled online. They didn't want anything spoiled. And so I saw that there was a trailer for the movie Ma. I don't know if it's just M.A., this old woman who lures these kids to her house. And in one of the TV spots, it said, you know, go see Ma opening weekend so you don't have the ending spoiled for you. It was the cheapest $5. Somebody wrote this line of like trying to capture the end game magic. So what I'm wondering is, and I might look this up in the midpoint break, but like, did anyone try to rip off the Barbenheimer tactic of like, this happened once, let's keep doing it?
That's the thing. It would require two studios to collaborate. I just don't see that happening. Not in the movie industry.
Yeah.
Maybe the gaming industry, not the movie industry. They're just so competitive.
Yeah, you say collaborate. Like, I don't think Barbie and Oppenheimer collaborated. They just
they didn't do it intentionally. That's what I'm saying.
They just
so what you're saying is that why doesn't anyone try that again? That would require someone to literally
because then they'd have to know they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Take antidepressant teaming up with coffee to be like, don't take these together, but like take them together. Yeah. You know?
Speaks from experience.
Yeah.
No, I don't think, especially since like they backed out like that. I'm like, that's crazy. But man, it shows faith in their product, I guess. What are you gonna do if you lose IMAX? Like, that's just like literally just objectively an inferior experience for your big comeback movie. So
comeback, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Now, do you think we
none
talked
of
about
these
this
have
before.
anything to say about it?
You think Spider-Man, they're gonna have a teaser or a trailer at the end?
I actually was thinking on the way here, I think there's gonna be a full-on Mr. Stark moment.
Do you think it's gonna be like a 15-minute preview or like a
No.
Really?
It's gonna be. I'm thinking either end credit scene, or TV, like a TV spot level.
When does Spider-Man come out? Is that in
June or July?
Do you think that's way too late to start rolling out trailers for Doomsday?
No, they've already been planting that. They did the Avatar ones, the weird.
No. I'm talking about teasers. I'm talking about a trailer because those teasers are standalone, like basically cold opens. I'm talking about a full-on trailer for the movie.
I'm pretty sure No Way Home had the same thing, where like within the 6 months before it came out, that's when they were dropping trailers. I'm pretty sure that's how they did it, and it was fine. That made $1 billion plus change. So, do you think Dune's Day would have worked? The combination of both movies coming out.
Did you come up with that?
I did actually.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I'm
Doomsday.
sure someone else came up with it too. But
No.
That was my first thought, but I'm a hack, so. Do you think Dune's Day would have worked out?
No. Here's the thing. I'm assuming I'm always going to assume it's the IMAX crowd, right? That's the whole reason I have it on the same weekend. What is IMAX, $20, $30 altogether, after everything's done? Maybe even you bring a date to do that on the same weekend?
Yeah.
Twice? Like, that is crazy.
Yeah.
And also, which one are you going to see first?
Mm-hmm.
But it actually, I think it would cannibalize itself. Like, I don't think it'd be good for the movie industry to have these two blockbusters on the same weekend. Like, I just don't think people could afford it. They would have to pick or choose. And obviously, they'd probably go to, that's a hard one. They probably would go Doomsday. I think they would favor Doomsday, to be honest, if it happened on the same weekend.
For the mass appeal. Yeah.
For the mass appeal, exactly.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Because, like, again...
We want to know. We want to know what they're
Dune's
cooking
nice
up.
because it always comes out when nothing else is open, It's like the movie to go see.
Yeah.
But imagine it going up against a Marvel movie or the Avengers movie that's been built up for so long. I think it would have a struggle, to be honest.
You brought up seeing the IMAX experience. I don't think I've seen an IMAX film since IMAX was invented. And that was when I went to... they did a promotion in Minnesota. They did a promotion where they had just a documentary about blood cells.
Sure.
And that came with a subscription to the local science museum, right? And so they had a new section for body parts and anatomy and all that kind of stuff, like a museum section for that. And for the opening, and if you had a subscription, they give you IMAX tickets to a documentary. I think that's literally the only IMAX screening experience I've ever had in my entire life.
So for me, I save it for the really, really important movies.
I don't even do that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think, but here's the reason. There's a reason Disney wants to push their weekend back because they make a lot of money with IMAX.
Really?
Because a lot of people go see it.
More than I thought they would.
Well, I mean, think about it. Like, that's, even though you may not, like, there's plenty of people with just money to spend where it's like, that's the experience, right? You get the whole package. Like, and I do think there are some movies that are just like genuinely better in IMAX. I would say, I'm going to go as far as saying that Tron Ares, the benefit of seeing an IMAX in 3D was I'm going to get an experience that I'm never going to get ever again, with any other movie. Like,
you saved your premium experience for Jared Leto.
I'm a huge Tron fan,
Sure,
and I knew it was going to be something that's going to be.
Fan I know.
I knew it was going to be an objectively worse movie without 3D, without IMAX.
That's fair.
And also the Studio Ghibli movies, I love seeing in IMAX as well.
Yeah. See, now we're talking.
Because like Princess Mononoke, dude, that was a magical experience, especially in IMAX. So it's worth it. And so that's why it's like those big blockbuster dudes, like, yeah, it's worth it.
If they bring back Jurassic Park to IMAX, I'd probably go. I wish I did that in high school when it came out. So yeah,
that's probably a good experience.
That'd be amazing. Yeah, I'll keep my eye open. We can go do that. Before we reset the camera, there's a movie that you should have only seen in theaters, and that was 2024's Nosferatu.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it's not worth it after that. Really, Nosferatu?
Yeah, no, because the opening scene where the guy first meets Nosferatu, the guy that plays Lex Luthor, he meets Nosferatu, and the surround sound of him growling and taking these deep, elderly, disgusting century-old gas breaths for air is like in the surround sound is terrifying. And I tried to watch that scene again because I remember the surround sound on, like, oh, I want to hear that audio again. And you couldn't hear all the breathing, and it was very disappointing. I had my earpods in, and I thought, I was going to get the similar experience, but no, it was totally like lacking all the atmosphere, all the tension. I was like, oh.
I saw Kingdom of Heaven in IMAX, which is the re-release. And I don't know if you've ever seen that movie before. It's really, really long, but it's
One of them Christian Pure Flix films.
no, Kingdom of Heaven. It's the one with
I can only imagine.
or reset the
Yeah,
camera.
reset the camera. Yep. You got to set me straight on that. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed that mid-season promo for probably our coffee. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if we're making a commercial, but you at least saw the cat licking water. Anyway,
Kingdom of Heaven. It's the Ridley Scott film with Orlando Bloom. It's about the Crusades.
Oh,
It's it's like a 3.5 hour long movie. And I wouldn't even say it's a very memorable movie, but because of just like some like certain scenes, but the scale and the soundtrack is what like really sticks.
mm-hmm.
I don't think Orlando Bloom is that great of an actor or whatever it was,
Yeah,
except maybe in Pirates.
Look, if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, man, you can't speak. I'm sorry, you got to watch them.
No, I think he only has one setting.
I've been trying to get you to watch them for
I've never.
a long time.
He just has kind of like that straight face, like I'm the hero.
You just haven't seen him as Legolas. Sorry.
Legolas?
Yeah, Legolas. Yep.
Oh, Legolas.
Yeah, from Lord of the Rings. Yep. Sorry, buddy. You can't say that unless you've seen the Holy Trinity.
That's like me
films.
saying. That's like me saying. Matthew Broderick. He was really good in Glory, which means he's a good actor.
Matthew Broderick has not stood the test of time. Okay, he had Ferris Bueller, he had Freshman, and then he dropped off planet Earth. Except, what did he voice? He voiced something. I want to mix him up with Michael J. Fox, who did Stuart Little. But Michael J. Fox has a real reason to have stepped away from acting. Matthew Broderick just sucks. He played Simba. That's what it was. Boo! What a failure of a career. All right, sorry, that was a side tangent. Anyway. How dare you speak ill of Orlando Bloom?
My point is, it's like he had that one breakout cool role, right?
Yeah, sure.
But all of his other movies are like,
and then Pirates of the Caribbean.
Like, okay, he almost was like a rival to Heath Ledger in a way. Heath Ledger was just amazing at whatever he did.
Heath Ledger died.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
sorry.
How dare you speak good
his
of the
name?
dead?
I was literally honoring a man. You're like, time out.
Yeah, You're not cool enough to talk about Heath Ledger, okay? You got to get on my level first.
Actually, my favorite movie with Heath Ledger isn't The Dark Knight.
That's fair.
It's a movie that no one's heard of
Mountain
before. No.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It's called Four Feathers.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool movie. Again, like a hidden gem. It's about I don't even know what war it was, but it was basically like he's a British soldier, and like basically everyone's drafted to go to war, and they all have to go to Egypt, I think. But he skips the draft, and all his war buddies find out about it, and they give him white feathers, which is basically like all of them. A white feather, I think, symbolizes like a sign of shame, of cowardice.
Yeah.
And they all gave him one, and the only way to like rebuke that is if he gets repentance and forgiveness from them. But they went to war, so he actually has to go to where they are and find them one by one to basically get forgiveness. Wow. It's a really cool story.
Actually sounds okay.
Yeah,
sounds like a good movie.
It's really cool.
It's too bad he died so young, man. I can't imagine what kind of...
Yeah, people don't talk. I know people were gushing over it for a long time, but people don't talk about how much of a tragedy that is. Like right up there with Robin Williams dying. I'm just like, it's just... But yeah, Heath Ledger, his youth was definitely like added to the tragedy.
Did he OD? Was that what it was?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But remember all the crazy stories about him, like, oh, he got possessed by the Joker or something. It's like...
You want to see someone possessed by the Joker, go see the Suicide Squad.
Exactly. I'm like, he did way crazier stuff.
Yeah. And that was actually true. Jared Leto, man. That's a whole nother topic on its own. Did you watch the episode with me and Ronnie? We talked about that for a bit.
No, I don't think so.
We talked about how does he get these major roles where he clearly foots a $10 million plus check every time he does it. But his movies don't have his star power doesn't bring people to the theater is the thing.
I mean, I have I guess a bit of a hot take. I don't hate him as an actor.
Sure.
Like I think he's fine in whatever he's doing.
But
the history behind him, like it's a disease. Like whatever it is, like whenever you catch Jared Leto, like your franchise, kiss it goodbye.
Yeah.
It's just whenever he's in it, whenever I'm watching him, I don't see a bad actor.
No,
I don't
definitely
see,
not.
and like I see he's trying a little bit.
Sure.
maybe people don't know how to direct him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm trying to give him benefit of the doubt because I
Yeah.
generally don't think he's that bad. But
Yeah, no, he's not a
whatever
bad
he's
actor.
attached to.
But somebody looked at him and said he is a franchise leading man, and said
it's always the
yeah.
lead role
Yeah.
of a franchise,
A
not
big
just
franchise. Yeah, like, oh, he's the Joker. He's the guy. Now he's in Trine. He's Morbius. I don't know how that happens.
He never
Yeah.
gets support roles.
Right, no,
Never.
no.
Like,
Yeah,
when was
he's
the
the
last time you
leading
saw him
guy.
in a villain role
Yeah.
or just like antagonist or something, support role?
And I
Like,
apologize for treading on ground we've already treaded on, but I really think about it. Like, who somebody looked at him and said, that is our leading man. Put him in this
he's got the
$100 million
face of a lead,
franchise.
probably. That's
Right.
most likely what it is.
I guess so, yeah. I
Maybe.
mean, really pretty face, but he's like scrawny and, I don't know. And he's like a girl, Dr. Michael Morbius, good to meet you. I'm like, ugh. But a good support, like you said,
Yeah, right.
He was really good getting his head chopped by Christian Bale in American Psycho.
That's
all
right.
But nobody said he is the American Psycho. Like nobody did that.
Does he do music anymore? I don't think he does.
No, he was 100 Seconds to Mars or whatever. What is it
Yeah,
called?
100 Seconds to Mars.
Actually,
I think it's 30 Seconds to Mars.
30. Thank you. 30 Seconds to Mars.
It would be very
think he
gentleman
did.
of him to make 100 Seconds from Mars.
He needs to go back to that because he needs to. Somebody keeps wasting hundreds of millions of
yeah.
dollars on.
Maybe he's
His
part of like
face.
this whole tax write-off scam. Maybe. It's
Maybe
I don't know. That's weird.
he even kills memes like
yeah.
when he did his version of Morbin Time when he released that the memes died. Like he can't even keep an internet meme going. That's how much he kills franchises.
Yeah.
And
Very
it's
sad.
nuts. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, okay. So I chat GPT'd studios that tried to rip off the Barbenheimer effect, and the results may surprise you. Also, Ethereum is down. If anyone, no, I'm sorry, it's up 4.72% in the last 12 hours.
Dude,
If
I'm
anyone's
not giving you my
interested.
money.
Yeah, not happening, bud. All right. 2023, the copycat, notable attempts. These are notable attempts. That means there were some non-notable attempts at ripping off the effect. So, ChatGPT says Saw Patrol, Saw X plus Paw Patrol. Like, Paw Patrol, the cartoon. Yeah. Paw Patrol, the mighty movie. This was the most obvious attempt. Horror versus kids movie contrast.
Wherever this is going, it's so lame. I don't believe this was a real thing.
It got some memes online, but nowhere near the culture explosion of Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
There's Glicked. No, sorry, Glicked.
Click and
Right, that's what my first thought.
But that was before.
Sorry, it's
okay.
Gladiator 2 and Wicked in 2024. So Glicked.
Dude, no one saw Gladiator 2.
That's the thing. Studios even leaned into it a bit with release timing. It generated buzz, but more industry driven than organic. Dune and Wonka. So Dune 2 and Wonka.
Oh yeah, that was a movie.
2023 overlap attempt. There's nothing.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that any of this was actually intentional.
Well, I mean, you get either Woon or Dunka.
I think it's
hate that.
I think it's just trying to find big releases around the same time. I don't think anyone actually was like deliberately trying to release these. At the same
Well,
time.
it says why none worked like Barbenheimer. It was organic. The Barbenheimer meme started with fans, not studios.
Yeah.
Perfect contrast: bright, playful Barbie versus dark, serious Oppenheimer. Same day release. Many copycats didn't fully commit to exact timing, and that's probably also why they didn't work as well. Because, like you said, they'd have to coordinate,
Right.
and they didn't. They tried to pretend that they were leaning into it, but then they, weeks apart. And then cultural moment. It tapped into internet humor, fashion, and social media trends all at once. So, you're correct. They probably didn't. Well, they tried to do it, but they wouldn't like fully commit to it.
Yeah, maybe. I still don't buy that. But oh well. Maybe we'll see it one day. I mean, it's bound to happen
done
again.
well. Yeah, I mean,
some way.
Lightning strikes just in different areas. It's not going to hit the same exact spot. So it could happen with games. I'm disappointed that they didn't at least try with Doomsday.
What unfortunate game company is going to be sunk on the same week that GTA 6 comes out? The month. I'm sorry, not
job.
even this week. But like, no, I mean like,
yeah, is it even
what
worth?
poor
getting a job?
developer? Because everyone's like a freaking there's a bomb and everyone's gonna get away from it. Like as quick as possible.
for
like,
sure. Well, everyone's waiting because they haven't really fully committed to an actual day that it's coming out.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a window of Q4 2026, which could literally mean anything. By the way.
Yeah.
There's also
It could be December 31st for all we know.
There's also talk it's going to get delayed again. So there's not even a.
Which at this point, what do you think it is? Do you think they are just holding on until it's like the most profitable as possible, or are there actually things that they're trying to work out?
I think there's stuff they're trying to work out.
Interesting.
If GTA is the only franchise I would actually come back to if it had a cyberpunk level of launch, and then they fixed it in 3 years, I actually would give Grand Theft Auto another chance.
Speaking of which, I gave a challenge to Caleb,
which I ignored immediately. By the way, I started
you
Outer
said
Worlds.
Interesting.
Yeah, like an anime villain. Interesting. Then the movie's
I told
over.
him if he can at least halfway complete Cyberpunk and not enjoy it, that I would pay him. I'd buy him out. I would buy the whole game.
Not enjoy it. That's literally not what you said.
No.
You just said if I beat it, you'd give me money back.
Here's the thing. I feel like you wouldn't accept the deal if I said beat it because that's like a really long game. But I feel like halfway through you would get really hooked.
But how would I know what the halfway point is? Am I supposed to chat GPT that too?
Oh, I know
it's
it.
such a huge game.
I know what it is. I have a good idea.
So am I supposed to say that I got through the sex scene with Keanu Reeves? Is that the halfway point? You're like, no, buddy, that's the opening level.
I'm telling you, dude, it is a completely different game at this point, and it is earned a playback.
My ex said the same thing, by the way, and I didn't buy it then either. Yeah, she said, no. This time I mean it. Okay, I'm not boring anymore.
About Cyberpunk?
No,
I was about
just
to say,
trying to get me to come back.
That's a really weird coincidence.
Yeah, no, she said, I promise I've changed, and it's a lie. Okay?
Every time?
Every time.
You don't think people can change?
No.
Okay, let's get into that.
I think people can grow, but
you don't think Jared Leto can change?
Change
into
what? Careers?
Morbius?
I think he could change careers. I don't think he could change a franchise into a leading billion-dollar franchise.
I brought it back. All right. Well.
Anyway, so yeah, I started Outer Worlds 2, by the way.
How is
finally. It's really good. I told myself if it's at least as good as the first one, I'll be happy. And I think I'm kind of leaning toward it is basically still the first one.
Okay.
I haven't gotten deep enough to where it's like, oh, they fixed combat to where there's more villain variety or if it's more interesting. Although there are some attempts. I'm only like 5 hours in, by the way, like 5 or 6 hours in. And I barely scratched the surface, which is really cool. But it has the similar approach of storytelling where there's no one way to skin a cat. If you want to, you can accomplish things however which way you want. If there's a door blocked, you can blow the door down, you can pick the lock, or you can climb in through the window. They got that approach of like, there's different ways to do this, or you can break it open with your fists. So that's good. The Obsidian level storytelling is there. They dumbed down skills for whatever reason last game. They made it where if you get 10 skill points per level, and instead of 1 through 10 skill, it was 1 through 100. So you had to commit 10 points to. I'm 65 skill points into lockpicking. Well, they dumbed it. They took a 0 out, so now it's just 1 through 10.
Probably because it's a shorter game.
It's way better. I hope it's not that short. I'm on the first planet. I hope there's more planets. I hope DLC's good because the DLC in the last game was freaking awesome. So we'll see. It's at least as good as the last game. So I'm gonna, I don't know if it's better than the first game or not.
I definitely want to try it when it's on sale. I am 100% going to buy Crimson Desert, though. I'm going to wait for the first sale. Even if it's like 10 or 15% off, I'm probably going to buy it.
I did that with Outer Worlds. I just waited because I didn't want to pay $80 for that. Especially if it's shorter than the first one. I'm not about to shell out $80 for the premium edition. So the premium edition I got for $60, which is what it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, new games were $60. So
isn't that crazy how inflation didn't affect games for a long time
until the stupid developers or publishers, rather not developers really, but publishers were just like we just want to raise prices. We don't have to, but we are going to.
You know what the first full price $60 game I bought was with my own money?
Black Ops 2.
No. Okay. I didn't get a Call of Duty way later. It was Arkham City.
Oh, that's impressive.
What an amazing!
I got it for Christmas,
dude. So well spent. I spent so many hours in that, and then I got it from GameStop, so I got the exclusive Batman Beyond skin.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, Batman Beyond skin was pretty cool. Did you? Let me see. Did you 100% Arkham City?
Like 97 or 98.
Okay, you didn't get all the Riddler trophies.
I beat the Riddler.
Okay, cool. All right, that's what I meant.
It may have been like 0.5% complete. It may have been 100%. I'm not sure. I just remember it took me a long time to actually commit to doing it. But yeah, dude. Spent so money. I did the same thing with Arkham Knight. I almost 100% of that as well because you get the golden Batman skin if you do that.
Oh, that's cool. I think you have to 100% it to get the full ending.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, not 100%. You have to get like 90%, 80 to 90%.
Yeah, there are probably still some Easter eggs I missed. But.
Yes, I got the Nightfall, and then you have to beat the game again on New Game Plus, and then you get the skin.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I would say you got to get pretty close. You got to at least beat the Riddler. You can't have any Riddler trophies left to get the Arkham Knight ending. But anyway, Outer Worlds 2, pretty good. I like it a lot. I just love Obsidian, man. Like I heard Avowed had a lot of problems, but I still want to play it. Like I still want their games to do well.
I played a little bit of Avowed, and I didn't really love it.
Mm-hmm.
I think hopefully they learned a little bit from that because it was pitched. I don't know if it was pitched, but everyone understood as Elder Scrolls. It's not.
Yeah.
It is similar, but like it's not Elder Scrolls. And I think that's what hurt the game because it was definitely different. It wasn't super like.
Well, it was pitched as Elder Scrolls with the Obsidian people. You know, it's gonna be all this depth and like, this open world and
so that actually hurt them a little bit.
Yeah,
and I don't think really anyone loved it that much. And because it's like, Oblivion, you can look around and like kill anyone or push around stuff. It's like with Avowed, it's literally like you can't interact with anyone, so it's like kind of dead.
Yeah,
but it wasn't meant to be that. It was just
right.
It just seemed like
it's supposed to be a straightforward game.
Exactly.
Kill skeleton.
You can't even like create. I don't even think the custom creation wasn't even that in depth.
Yeah, I don't think Outer Worlds 2's character development was any good. I think there was like 6 presets. Maybe I missed the actual customization part, but I was actually like, oh, that was it. Like 6 presets. I can't even make my person fat or skinny. Like it's just 6 preset people.
You know what game has really sick character customization down to your penis size?
Cyberpunk. Yeah, nice try. Yeah, I'm not falling for that. I fell for it 8 years ago when the game came out. Was it like 7 years ago that the game came out?
Probably,
yeah. No thanks. I actually refuse. I actually refuse.
I'm so mad.
Unless I can go to cyber strip clubs, I'm not doing it.
No. Really, that's the staple.
That's it. If it's not GTA level detailing, then I don't want it.
You go to the GTA strip clubs. What a loser.
I haven't played GTA in a very long time.
Yeah.
Actually, I played 4. 4 is pretty good.
I just think that's the most awkward thing in the world. Like someone actually goes to strip clubs in GTA and just
and
then in silence.
Like now I would have it where my wife walks in like, oh, it's not what it looks like. They're literally on the screen.
But it actually is.
It's like 1,000% what it looks like.
Yeah.
You see the anime tear. Yeah, I don't know. Did you see that report about Todd Howard, by the way, while we accidentally switched to Bethesda?
Oh, Obsidian? Poor Todd Howard. Are you going to beat him up again? What did he do?
Well, actually, I'm not even that mad at him because like a former Bethesda developer said he is surrounded by yes men and people are too scared to go against him. And I was like, Todd Howard? Like the most vanilla, skinny guy.
Hey guys, I think we should develop Elder Scrolls 6 eventually, whenever we get to it. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, even now he admits he shouldn't have announced Elder Scrolls 6 too early, but like 10 years ahead of time, before they even started talking about it.
He literally was like, I don't even want to, like, he's like, let's pretend we never announced it. That's pretty much what he said.
I'm calling it. They have not started yet, by the way. They probably just now hired people to like make the title card.
What was the report about?
So the report was, it was a former developer or a former guy who worked with Todd and said, his words were, I had no trouble telling Howard this wasn't a good idea or whatever. He didn't give any specifics. He wasn't talking about Elder Scrolls or whatever. He just said, I always felt comfortable telling Howard whether an idea sucked or was good or here's what we can do. He says, Todd is surrounded by yes men who are too scared to stand up to him or whatever. And I was like, it's Todd though. Like, and he didn't even say it was because Todd's like toxic or Todd yells at people.
It's just that people assume.
Yeah, and I was like, why? Like, I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. Like, nobody said, hey, Todd pitched Starfield and he said, "Let's make the most boring, gigantic game ever." And everyone's like, "Yes, Todd, you genius, do it!" No, like, we love this, Todd. That's great. And no, everyone's like, "Oh God, we can't stand up to him. We have to." Yes, Todd. Yes, more
We
sand.
might be Howard. I just made that up.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
He's not Howard from Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
You can talk to him.
I was confused because I was like, Todd seems very approachable. He addresses criticism. Like, I saw him joking about how much Bobby Pins weighed when Fallout 76 came out, and how everyone was like, clowning on him because they weighed like 10 times the amount they actually weigh. Like, he wasn't like, I don't know. As far as I know, he doesn't have a history of like yelling at anyone, firing them for bringing him his wrong coffee or anything like that. So I don't know.
Just makes baffling decisions.
Yeah. So I wonder, like, these devs, like, you brought up the guy that thought he was going to get a job writing Elder Scrolls 6. And then he came out and was like, I thought I was promised a job, but I didn't get it. So I wonder what problem these people have with Bethesda where they want to just talk bad about Todd Howard.
I know leaders like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like, it wouldn't surprise me. I feel like not that I would know, but I feel like I understand like what that work environment's
exactly.
like.
And I've never got the impression that's how he runs his office. Like,
Right.
maybe he does. Maybe
someone would have come out by now with all the Todd
Exactly.
Howard hate, be like, no, he like literally like came into my office and threw everything on the ground and said, you have 5 days to get your no.
Yeah. And I agree.
He's just like a kind of like a no offense, but he's kind of like a wimpy nerd at the end of the day, just like
yeah. I mean, I would even say he's less toxic than the guy that runs Gearbox, Randy Pitchford.
Dude, no comparison.
Like, this every time
he actually is genuinely toxic.
Yeah, exactly. And
he goes like after everyone, including his fans. For whatever reason, his fans especially get the worst of it.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, it's kind of hitting him in the face with how Borderlands like lost 99% of its player base after like an hour playing the game. So
not good.
Yeah, it's just,
also they just announced a new DLC which is not included with the ultimate pack that people paid for, and includes like 2 new Vault Hunters or something. But it's like $40 or something, or $50. It's you're buying like another game.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
What?
But they released a season pass or whatever, and it's not included.
It's not even a season pass. It's just the next. It's called like the Vault Hunter update or something, or pack, and you get a new Vault Hunter. But it's like a new story content. It's like $50, and it's not included apparently with the Ultimate Edition. It's like,
that's nuts.
It's
Ultimate,
crazy.
Okay, that's what you meant. Ultimate Edition.
That's why it has heavily negative reviews.
Yeah,
it's just like
at least Outer Worlds was like, if you buy the Ultimate Edition or the Premium Edition, you'll get any 2 DLC story expansions with it that come out later. So I was like, oh, that's great.
Dude, they need to release some. I know it's not been a while, but they need to release RE9 DLC like right now.
I saw that the lead developer of Resident Evil 9 like turned off his Twitter because he was like, everyone's asking him about what's the DLC, I don't even think he's thought about it yet, to be honest. Like, I'm sure they have an outline of what. I feel like
what they could have done was just maybe develop Mercenaries alongside towards the end, and then release that kind of soon. And then work on the story DLC. Yeah. Because like I
guess you're
I
right.
hope it doesn't die out, but because like RE9 is not necessarily like a game you can just keep playing and playing.
No, they could totally Phantom Pain it or whatever.
Yeah.
What is it? Phantom, not Phantom Pain. Phantom. What was the Phantom DLC for Cyberpunk? Phantom
Liberty.
Liberty. Yeah, they could totally Phantom Liberty that.
Yeah.
Enough people bought the game to where they would devour the DLC like immediately upon completion. I hope they do a patch. So actually, we can close out with talking about our criticism of Resident Evil 9 now. After I played the game 4.5 times. Okay, speed run. I cheated. I looked up a guide for the lab section. I was like, I don't remember. And I did the trio where you speed run it with no health packs and no blood collector. So I did that. Beat the game initially. Did the speed run with no health, no blood, and then I played it again on Insanity with infinite ammo, and then I started another gameplay. So I beat it a few times. So I think this could be my 4th time beating it. And so my actual criticism for the game now, I still think it's pretty dang good, man. It's about as close to a 10 as I'm willing to give out, to be honest with you. But I agree with you. I think the mansion section needs to be an hour longer. I think there could have been more puzzles, more looping back around
30 minutes. 30 more minutes there. Well, the Leon part actually feels like the chunkiest.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely
I think that's
with
the longest
mansion.
part. Yeah.
Like another floor or something.
Yeah, or like just Resident Evil 1 had the best kind of backtracking, where it's like, oh, that door I didn't know at the beginning of the game with the helmet key. Shout out to if you watch our playthroughs. That's not something you get until you go fight the plants at the greenhouse, and then come back. Then you can open the last couple doors of the mansion. I think one more section after Victor runs off with the stuff. I think if we went back to the mansion, the asylum or whatever it was, if we went back there and just had a couple more rooms to go through, a couple more bad guys coming out and chasing us, like just 1 hour there or 30 minutes, whatever, just would have made it a 10. Just a slight hair longer. Because every time I play through the mansion part, it's like it's too short, and that's the part I wish.
It's the best part.
It is. It's so good. I don't know what's gonna match that for a while. That beginning of like everyone's a zombie now. I have one bullet in Requiem.
Because 4, I feel like is really long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like maybe if you play it a second time, it doesn't feel as long. But like Resident Evil 4.
Oh no, it did.
Like
I was sitting here like, dang, I forgot about this part, and then I gotta
really
play
long.
through it. Yeah. So yeah, just like one more hour at the mansion, and then 10 out of 10. But that's a minor complaint. But wanting more isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can be if it was like a 2-hour game. But no, it's a good 4-hour, 5-hour game. Me wanting more isn't necessarily a drawback. But my biggest thing that I think hinders it just a bit, and that's why it's a toss-up between 7 and 9 for me on which one's the best one. I wish there was more reason to explore. So my thing was they give you too many antique coins, not enough things to spend them on. I think my last playthrough, I found all the coins, and I had 11 left over after I opened all 4 cases, and I was like, I don't know what to do with these.
And they change it up in insane mode.
Mm-hmm.
What the coins actually are used for. Like the items change.
I don't think so.
Yes, they do.
What do they change?
Like less. The items are basically like, for instance, one's a blood knife or whatever it's called, which does more damage or something. But like they're
I'm pretty sure that's on the easier mode. Oh, less useful.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, so they changed the durability of them, but no, I think the items themselves are the same.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, then you got the blood sampler that increases it by 50, and then the backpack, which I always go for first because that's less running to the locker safe thing. So too many antique coins, and I think the other thing, I wish there was a way to max out Grace. They only give you enough upgrade empty canisters to either upgrade your shooting all the way or your health all the way, and then maybe
it's
one.
pricey too. I don't feel like you actually need to upgrade Grace ever. The first time I beat the game, I don't think I ever did, because it's like it costs a lot of blood, and I actually missed the antique coin thing completely in the first playthrough, so I never upgraded the vial. So I could never afford the steroids or whatever.
That's crazy.
So I went through the game just fine without it.
Yeah.
So like I never felt the need to upgrade her at all.
Well, that's the thing. I felt like with 7, this is why it's a toss up between 7. There was so much incentive to explore, and there was stuff like, oh, at the end of the game you find the wooden axe, and you take it outside to line it up at the light to make a 7, and then it gives you another steroid that stabilizes your shooting. Like there was so much incentive to literally turn over rocks.
And it's all retraceable. You can go back to every area
whenever you want. So exploration, I think, is better in 7 as opposed to 9, where it's like once you find all the antique coins, you're good, and then you can't fully upgrade. You can't fully upgrade in 7, but you can come pretty close. So I think if there were less antique coins or more to buy, where you had to actually kind of pick and choose, like, do I want this or do I not want that? And I think that's what they were trying to do with the steroids / stabilizer. I think they were trying to be like, oh, we want you to pick, but I ended up being more like, oh, like I wanted a fully decked out Grace, But
do you think the infinite ammo was too easy to get? Because all the other games, it requires
a lot of work.
A lot
more work.
And they don't give you infinite ammo everything. It's usually like a gun to start with, and then you beat the game, and then they give you a submachine gun.
Yeah.
On a certain difficulty. Not everything has infinite, or all the guns do.
Well, yeah, you're right. So in 8, they had it where you had to get infinite ammo for individual weapons, which was a good idea. 7, you had to beat the game under 4 hours or whatever. No, on insane, under 4 hours, something like that, something crazy. I think you just had to beat it on hard mode, I think is what it was.
You just get the pistol infinite ammo, right?
Nope. No, it's infinite, whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
But was it easy? No, because you have to pick one if you want it right away. You have to beat it on insanity mode, which if you don't have infinite ammo, really hard. They also sold infinite ammo and infinite rocket launchers separately, so that was something you had to kind of pick and choose. But what I ended up doing was the under 4 hours, no health, no blood sampler. So
once you do that,
then
you get
then
everything.
then you get infinite ammo, infinite rocket launchers. You also have to buy the rocket launcher too. No, and then there was still stuff to unlock after that. So there were some cool weapons that I still had to beat the game on insane mode. So not too easy, no, but easier. Definitely easier than the other entries. So that's a good point to bring up. So my biggest flaws are the not enough upgrades, not enough incentive to explore. Because I mean, if you can find so many antique coins pretty easily. So I wish there were less antique coins or more to buy with them, where you had to pick and choose. So, and I think that's it. Other than that, it's pretty dang good. So I think I still like it more than 7, just because of the exploration is not as good, but the Leon sections really propel it forward, where it switches perfectly between
the best
both.
combat.
Yeah,
in any of the games.
it's phenomenal.
It's perfected.
Not to mention
the parry
memes.
system isn't stupid.
No.
I do the same thing. I like the hatchet animations.
Yeah. Well, the memes that came out of the hatchet were also pretty cool, because people are drawing Leon blocking rockets, which he can do, by the way. I discovered that by accident. Yeah. Whenever Victor Gideon he launches a rocket at you, and Leon's just like, and I was like, wow, that actually happened.
He's that cool.
That was great.
They brought Hunk back. It was awesome.
Yeah,
that was a cool fight.
Yeah, I'm not excited for Mercenaries, because that's just like Horde mode. But any story DLC, I'm ready to lap up like a rabid dog. So
Mercenaries would be nice, because it's like it's open ended a little bit more. So I feel like there's a lot more to have fun. Another story DLC, you play through it and then you beat it, and then you play through it again, you beat it. So Mercenaries is a little bit more sandbox to it, I think.
For sure.
So I think that'd be a good addition. Story DLC, I really hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for it, honestly, because the DLCs recently haven't been like too enticing. So
I thought 7 was phenomenal, but that's just me. Not the Chris one, but
but it doesn't. It's fun, but it doesn't actually
hillbilly.
like build on the story at all. It's just kind of just like a bonus.
That's fair. I thought Shadow of Rose tried to expand a little bit, but
but then where is Rose in this game?
Well, her thing doesn't take place till way later. So it's like a 20-year time difference.
Yeah, it's really confusing.
Yeah, so actually her DLC hasn't happened yet, if I'm correct. So we'll see. We'll see if they try to bring it up again. They could be building toward a Grace / Rose team up or something, either one. But what was I say? I had one more thing to say. I think the DLC, I think it's gonna have a Xeno boss fight that everyone was literally begging for. I don't think Xeno's gone for good. If he's a clone, there's definitely more Xenos out there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's number one. For some reason, people thought they really wanted to fight with him. I
included.
Yeah, I liked him, but I wasn't like.
We're getting Mr. X fight. We're gonna get a freaking Xeno fight.
I think you're right. I think that's what the DLC will be, because like in the bad ending, he lives and he just sinks, but he's not dead. And then in the good ending, he just loses his powers. So either he dies or he'll just get it back. He'll be fine. He probably merged with.
Your first playthrough, did you choose to release or destroy?
I destroyed it.
What?
Yeah, I know. Because when you select destroy, you hear Leon. No matter what, promise me you'll destroy Elpis.
So you were just.
I got to follow through for Leon, which I knew.
I know the story. It's like it's definitely leaning towards something else.
I agree. Actually, I sat there and I was like, I'm pretty sure there's something to Elpis being good, but I was like, let me just, for the shiggles, destroy. I can always go back and just redo it and get the ending, So I did it just to kind of see, even though I kind of
It's a brutal bad ending.
It's pretty bad, yeah, I ain't going to lie. But Grace...
Leanne dies really
Grace
sad.
will carry it the rest of her days. Whatever alternate dimension Grace that actually destroyed Elpis.
You're going to live with that.
Here, okay, one more thing. I actually got the password wrong. So in my mind. So she types in the right password. She types in hope. I thought the password was Requiem, because he said, this is my Requiem. Now, I know he said also, this is my hope.
Yeah.
But it says, what does the creator desire most? I would have been like, Requiem, because that's the name of the game.
It just so happens to be the same name of Leon's gun. What sense does that make?
The name of the game.
What a coincidence.
And he said, this is my Requiem. So I was like, oh, what does the creator desire most? And I would have typed Requiem, and I would have accidentally chose the Destroy Elpis.
I would have said Grace.
That's terrible. With that, that's the end of today's episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope the lighting stayed okay the whole time, but we will see. And we will see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.